third video I'm going to be doing today. So I got 76% on. Got to make up for the ones that have been coming out. So if I can get and considering that the other one is still freaking, it's obviously not plowed, so I'm going to be walking through tons of snow, so that's why I don't want to go over that one. Figure for 5,000 headstones, you put like more like walkways around here. Instead of like walking around like in circles. There's also another one adjacent from this area. Possibly, I think I'm just gonna wait for that one for the snow to melt. So I think that one's got like 2,000 headstones. But I'm also gonna be taking a risk because even though it's fenced in from the back, it's also connected to an area where the coyote population has increased. So I don't want to end up going to a place where I'm going to get attacked by a freaking pack of coyotes. But that's going to be like less likely to happen, especially in the daytime. But I think that one opens up like at 9 o'clock when I looked that one up. Because there are some cemeteries that I did actually look up on that Find a Grave. And you can look up like what cemeteries that there are in the state that you live in. And there is actually one on a road that's, I even looked it up and legitimately says that it's private. And it has like I think 12 or 13. So pretty much something like that actually says private. Pretty much means they don't want you there. So pretty much I can't go to that one. And some of them, they even have like, they call cemeteries that are pretty much pointless when they have like only 2 headstones or like 1 headstone. And some of these are in like in the woods or on somebody's like property or something. So I wouldn't really call it a cemetery. And I only can go on a bike, like to this one. I think there's another one that's on the road where city I live in. So, and there's also another one down towards the gas station, but I don't feel like going to that one because a bunch of like freaking crazies go there. And I think the other one that I kind of want to go to, I forget how many headstones that one has. I think that one's another, I don't know, anywhere from like, if I could be wrong, but maybe 300, if not, probably 6. But these are the ones that I can only bike to. I can't get to that one that I wanted to go to on my birthday because I don't even know where it is. And I don't have GPS on this phone. If the weather stays as it is, what I looked up during the week, it's going to be like in some upper 30s and 40s. So pretty much I give a chance to melt some of this. Gives me a chance to flatten more of this stuff out. So I said a shovel would have worked better. I kind of figured this would have been plowed. At least it's going to look so much better when I start shoveling it. And when it snows again, it won't be that much to shovel again. The more you don't shovel, the more it piles up. I can't see on my screen, but I can see without the screen. Good dude got some blue sky all around. Sun's obviously out. Feels like it's, I don't know, might be with the wind, maybe like 34, 35. I could be wrong. Maybe 36. But yeah, like the more you shovel, if you can't get most of it, like the sun will hit it, and as long as you're in an area where the sun hits, it'll end up clearing it out. Because if you don't, all that snow sits there. But another bad thing is, if you got like puddles and stuff like that, it can end up in your driveway at nighttime when it's like 20 some odd degrees or in teens. It can freeze up into ice. So if I end up running out of battery on this, I don't exactly want to run it out. So I'm gonna try to keep it at least like the last time that I came here, when my battery was about to run out. And I was at like 40 some odd percent, like 48, or it was either 48 or 39%, and all of a sudden, boom, it dropped like down to like 28 or 25. And I was up in the top level. I'm like, how come my freaking battery dropped from like 30 something? And I even turned the brightness down. So from like 39 to like, boom, 28 or 27. I'm like, something definitely was around me. Because you know, like they say that spirits like to feed off electrodes. And considering that a phone has a battery in it, just like a camera battery, like if you go to a place that's haunted, like extremely haunted, and all of a sudden you start filming and it's like boom, 5 minutes in, and you got a dead battery, because they say that spirits drain your batteries because they feed off the energy from your battery. This actually has a button on it, but I don't do like the whole, like, it was like something to do with Bluetooth, but I kind of threw that out. Like if I press the button, if I set up a like Bluetooth, because I try to set up Bluetooth sometimes, but whatever I usually have doesn't cooperate with it, because with this button I can actually, I guess I can turn something on. But I'm going to see if I can get it to, I'm at 73% right now, so I'm going to see if I can get it to about how many videos I can do when I get it to about 50%. They say you should keep your phone, your battery phone level, like your juice, at least 25 to like 85%. They said never to let your phone battery ever hit zero, because pretty much when you charge it up, if it look like literally, if your battery's dead and you try to charge it up and it takes like hours, because pretty much you're stressing the battery out because it's taking that long to charge it. So they pretty much said keep it in between like 85 to like 25. So pretty much never let it hit zero, unless you're really that desperate that you want your phone to end up dead. And pretty much that can cause damage to your battery. So that's why I want to keep this one at 50%. I don't want to be like the last time and all of a sudden like boom, 28%. Because I do have the brightness up. I don't have it on the outdoor brightness, because that's going to take up even more. And if I was doing this in HD, which I'm actually doing it in the VGA setting, that if I was doing this in HD, it pretty much would drain a little bit more. If I did videos in HD like this, they'll come out as like 720. But if I did them like, if I did them like this, it'll come out 480. And like if I did this in like in VGA, it'll come out like, say if I did this throughout the whole entire video, it'll come out 360. So another one I gotta kick. Yep. Yep, another one I gotta probably pick up. Stupid plow idiots. So for sure, this leg is my right leg is definitely not going to feel too good in the morning. Maybe later tonight. So I'm going to come back here. If my leg hurts, say tomorrow morning, I'll have to wait some days. And I'll have to wait on the weather's going to be like this again. Even though we do have more snow coming. I'm not sure how much. Because this is actually the going to be the month of spring. It was like March 22, 23. It's either the 20th or the 21st, 22nd. One of those 3 days. Like I said, I can't turn the camera around, and I don't know if like when I turn the camera to me, I don't know how it's going to be looking at me, so I won't be able to see the screen. I mean, I can leave my bike up there and see if I can try to go to the other one. So I'm not riding through that. I mean, I got it all like chained up and like locked up and everything. It's got like one of those. I got a Brinks cable on it, and also got a Brinks lock on it as well. But it's not like one of those like regular Brinks padlocks. It's like a black one. The chain that you can easily cut if you got like a chain cutter, or if bolt cutters can cut it. But this one has to use a tremendous amount of force to cut. I just gotta keep watching all the time. Or the juice. 70%. So I got 20 more percent to use. I'm already at 14 minutes on this one. So this is video number 3 that I have done so far today. Wonder how the other one's gonna be. I gotta stop for a minute. Yes, this is what happens when you're trying to lose weight. You need to lose a few pounds at least. I gotta get a new beanie as well. If I was riding here, I can feel like some of the coldness going through it. I do have a little bit of a tear on the top of my beanie. Didn't really snow over there underneath that tree. Damn it. Had a little bit of trouble turning on this phone because I couldn't even see my I couldn't swipe to do my passcode or whatever because it was so like dark and being bright out here. Oh man, my right knee is really hurting. The things you do for your YouTube channel. Probably gotta wash this jacket again. Would have been nice if these individuals that supposedly maintain this place left like a shovel or something. I mean, who's gonna steal a shovel? I mean, there was even one time when I used to go out at night, especially in the winter. I always went to like a beach point front or whatever, and I had to shovel like all throughout like one of the beach houses, like to the bathrooms, and then shovel to like all the way down where I used to stand, and a little bit more second place where I used to stand, because it was always hard for me to walk, especially when I had boots on and the pants that I had at the time. Snow was getting up inside them. Man, I cannot wait for the warm weather to hit back up. I can go to some of these new places. I said new, not nude. Is that one for me to kick? Hope so. Yep. I don't know how happy they're going to be knowing that when they come back to this place is all neat and tidy. I mean, they do got cameras here, so. I don't see any cameras in trees, but there's a camera over by like one of those buildings where that big snow pile is. And then there's a camera up to where I said where that shed thing is. I actually found out that I don't know if it's the state I live in, or the city, but I think it's the state. Found out this place was actually founded in I think 1700 maybe, if not 17, 18. That's why there's a lot of 1800s here. Yes, 1896. I'm just trying to read some of them, but some of them I won't be able to read because the snow's still covered up on them. Yeah, another 1896, 1920. So you won't be able to see pretty much anything up over here because, but yeah, there's like a lot of 1800s here. Maybe it could have been possibly founded in the early late 1700s, beginning 1800s, because I'm not seeing no 1600s here. (1903) we got over there. (1911) and we got 1912. I'm looking at like that when they were born. Trying to find the earliest. Yeah, so it's like 1900s, 1800s. I haven't seen the 1700s. I'm pretty sure like I have when I was here last summer. Considering all the snow's covered up on these things. So if I find like the earliest, that's when I can. If I find like a 1700, that means this city's been around since like the 1700s. They did turn off the water to these things. They did try one earlier. Yep. Come on. Well, good thing I don't live here in the. Good thing I don't live here in the summer, in the winter. I'd have to bring like a jug of water so it doesn't freeze up at night. So I get on this one. 23 minutes. Actually going on 24 now. 66%. And it's 10:33 in the morning. All that freaking hard work I did, I definitely need a freaking shower. Yeah, I got up yesterday, like 9, either 8 o'clock, 8, 9 o'clock at night. So I can't really get I try to get a reasonable like bedtime, but that's usually hard. Also, rain helps if it's like 39, 40 degrees, because rain will melt some of this. I gotta, and I went past the 25-minute mark again. All right, cut.